Alright guys, it's that time again for another 7 round mock draft, and this time we're visiting the Denver Broncos. There's a little bit less than 3 weeks now until the draft, so I'm going to try to get a few more of these videos out and see what we can do to kind of see how everything's going to work out. But let's get started. So round 1, pick 20 overall. I went ahead and picked Ryan Ramczyk out of Wisconsin. The Denver Broncos definitely need help on their offensive line, so we're starting here at tackle. They did lose Russell Okung in free agency, so they needed to fill that spot. And what better way to do it than having a top-ranked tackle in the draft come in and be able to just immediately get in there and make a difference. So went ahead and got him here in round 1. So we're gonna go ahead and go to round 2. They had the 19th pick overall in round 2. And I'm just shelling up some more, man. Let's build this offensive line up even more. I know some people are going to be a little bit confused by this, but just kind of hang with me. I went ahead and picked up Dan Feeney, offensive guard, out of Indiana. And the reason I did this, I know they got Ronald Larry now, but the reason I did this is because there's still been a lot of inconsistent play at this position. And if you can have Ronald Larry and, a top-ranked guard coming out of the draft, you might be able to solve that issue in just one fell swoop. So I didn't want to take any chances and have inconsistency at one of the guard positions. So went ahead and picked up Dan Feeney here to kind of make a difference there. And that's pretty much my reasoning behind that. They gave me an A here, it looks like, so I guess I didn't do half bad. Round 3 came along, pick 18 overall. Went ahead and got Gerald Everett out of South Alabama. And I wouldn't say the Broncos have a huge pressing need at tight end position, but they could definitely upgrade. And there's a lot of tight end talent in this year's draft. So I wanted to make sure that I at least picked up at least one of those guys, because the thing is that you want to make sure that you have guys on the outside that can block, but still make a difference in the passing game. So we went ahead and picked up Gerald Everett for that reason. And I think it's a good pickup. They gave me an A+, so it has to be. Next, with their comp pick in round 3, pick 37 overall in that round, I went ahead and picked up a Darius Stewart out of Alabama. And the reason I did that is because pretty much what we wanted a slot receiver for them. That is one of their team needs, is slot receiver. And Darius Stewart is one of the top slot receivers coming out of college. So went ahead and picked him up here. I did the same a little bit later in the draft with another receiver, just kind of as an insurance plan, but I'll talk to you guys more about that when we get to that particular part. But they thought it was a good idea to have him here. Obviously, they gave me an A+ for the pick, so I think he would really help out in that receiver game, in that slot receiver role. Round number 4, pick 20 came along. Went ahead and picked up Kendall Beckwith. He's injured right now, so he did slip to round 4, but he definitely has starter potential. I see him more as like a second round prospect. But injury, when you get injured, your draft stock slips. Ask Sidney Jones. So basically, in this situation, he is a great inside linebacker. He's definitely able to start immediately when he's healthy. So I figure, hey, he's injured right now, but injuries do heal, and once he's back up and running, then we're gonna have them have a really good inside linebacker here to start. And of course, the first pick team, they agree with me, A+ on this one. So not bad at all. Okay. Round 5 came. It's another comp pick. This is 33 overall. I went ahead and picked up Teron Jones out of Notre Dame. The reason I did this is kind of just as depth. The Broncos did lose Sylvester Williams to the Titans in free agency. So I figured I'd pick up another, defensive tackle, possibly even look for nose tackles. But essentially, in this situation, I wanted to make sure that I got some good depth. Teron Jones definitely good depth. He's a good 2-down tackle, good run stopper. Not really much of a pass rusher, so you won't see him in there on like third and fourth down situations as much. But he will definitely make his presence known on 2 downs, to stop that run game. So that's why I picked him. Round 6 came along. I always like to say round 6 and round 7 are the just like I hope I get lucky rounds, because really it's at this point the talent's really it's really thin, so it's kind of hard to grab what you want. But I have reasoning behind these next couple picks, and I'll kind of go over that with you guys. So Dylan Cole, I went ahead and picked up here. They did lose to Marcus Ware. Uh, he just retired, so kind of a bummer for them. I mean, he was part of that defense. But essentially, I just wanted to build a little bit more depth. I'm not saying Dylan Cole's going to come in and start, so I don't want anybody to think that he's going to replace, Demarcus Ware or anything. But essentially, I got him for depth and special teams pretty much. I mean, that's all you can really expect out of somebody out of these rounds at first. So went ahead and did that. And same thing can be said for Brendan Wilson, right? Went ahead and picked him up again for depth and also for special teams. He's the first, pick in the 7th round that I got here. And they did lose Kayvon Webster to the Rams. So I figured, hey, let's get us another corner. He might not be the best corner, but depth is depth. And we want to make sure that we have players that can play when needed. So pick 34 in round 7 came along. This is another comp pick. This one, I went ahead and got Katie Cannon. This is my backup for Darius Stewart. So if something happens and a Darius Stewart doesn't pan out, I have another slot receiver backup in Katie Cannon that I can see, if it can work out with him. So he's more of just a backup for Darius Stewart, and if they both work out, then you got a good little bit of depth there at the slot receiver role. Okay, so went ahead and picked him up there. And then finally, this is just the last pick here. Pick number 35 in round 7, another comp pick. I went ahead and picked up Ezra Robinson, again for depth at the corner position and for special teams. Mainly, those were my reasonings behind that. And that's usually how I go into round 6 and round 7. I like to think, like, okay, like, these guys aren't going to be starters. Are they going to be good special teams players? Are they going to be a decent backup if something goes wrong? I never really think, am I going to land the next Tom Brady in these rounds, because the chances for that are slim to none. So, but that was my 7-round mock draft of the Denver Broncos. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel in this video. And if you guys have any other ideas for content that you want, definitely let me know in the comments below. Anything you're looking for, whatever sport you're looking for. I'm a little bit keen on certain sports than I'm on others, but I do have the resources to get information that you would request. So definitely let me know in the box below, and I'll see what I can do. Until then, I will be pumping out some more drafts here in the meantime. So just pay attention to the channel and look for new content. All right, guys, thanks for watching and have a great day.